Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna read something. The other night I was playing with Kai and that Smurfin, that dude who was like really actually high level. He said he was SSL, but I couldn't tell that. He was good. They started saying things you shouldn't say, and YouTube didn't ban the video. It was weird because that video, somebody had started on my stream playing music in the background, and it got the stream copyright. Fortunately, the copyright content was able to be used in on YouTube. The creator allows it to be used in on YouTube. Um, but then it also, about a day like today at some point, it gave me another a +1 on the video. So it was due, they had put an age restriction on it. And it's because language was being used that I wouldn't want my kids to hear. And people keep saying it. And it's like, so I'm going to have to start limiting people off of YouTube who get on my stream, because that was just, a few hours of streaming, all them views now. I'm just going to erase it because I don't want that on my videos anyway. So once I erase it, I will lose all the hours and view time for that. So right here on the stream, it's happened way too many times. Um so Kai, actually I'm not going to erase you. Um what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be able to play with you online anymore because I've asked you before. Like we can play. If you want to apologize, I'll accept your apology. I explained especially that word about my brother. So, but not only that, two videos in a row I've just had to erase. So I'm not going to erase you, but I can't play with you while I'm streaming anymore. And that goes for anybody else. If you want to get on somebody's stream and ruin their stream, just like I can also set it to where your guys' voices aren't heard on stream too. But I don't want to do that because some of the people I play with have a channel themselves, so it's exposure for them too. Um, so I like people to be able to talk and, kind of have a community. But just a random outburst like that, we're playing, I can't do that. So that whole stream, as soon as right now it's still processing and uploading. Um, that's going to have to be erased. And any video you erase, so go the views with it. I learned that the hard way by going through and erasing all my first videos and shorts. Not all of them, but a lot of the first ones with, 15, 20 views. Well, those added up, and all of a sudden I lost a bunch of views over, it once it updated finally. So it just sucks to erase, hours of streaming. I'm not getting paid for, none of it, but it is all building over time towards, hopefully something like that. So that being said, I'm just going to go into training, um, try to shake off that, and I'll be erasing that as soon as it allows me to. I don't know why. Shorts I can erase immediately, but the lives take like overnight to process in YouTube before they'll appear in my YouTube Studio, the Creators app. All right, enough run on. I'm just gonna practice. I go there too much. I like Gilded. I have to admit, this is my favorite map. I like Beckwith, Stormy. The graphics for some reason, certain graphics just come through on the different maps. I feel like it's the newer maps, like they were built on a better engine or something, which is probably true. Or it's probably just not. Maybe it's my HDR doesn't render certain color schemes. Yeah, this is Rocket League. Everybody has their opinions on race, religion, politics, all that. Who the hell talks about it in Rocket League? You know? And I don't care about any of it. Religion. I was forced to go to church as a kid. Like, I wasn't forced. I mean, I never protested it. It was just the way it was. But as soon as I was of age, you know, I was 15, 16, I'd rather go snowboarding on Sunday morning with my friends, and my parents never cared. I see the good things in religion, and I see the bad things. You know, I don't care about any of it. But no one's going to say anything derogatory about any of that. And I just rather those, if you're not going to say something nice, don't even bring it up. Especially adults. I mean, dude, mostly kids watch this stuff. I know adults play it and watch it too, but kids are watching these videos. And there was even no build-up to that. Like, it just came out of nowhere in a game we were winning. Plus, where I'm from, it's mixed. There's no room for hate because, for one thing, it's not going to go good for you. And another thing, it's 2023. Anything you hate and want to take in vain, I mean, it's in your family. You know somebody transgender, you know somebody gay, and if you don't, you will. You don't like a certain race of people, guess who, you know, your dad's gonna date. I don't know. It's just, anything you hate's gonna be in your damn family. So, it's just no room for it. See, I can steer, like if I want to change the ball's direction, I just get to the outside of it and poke it one way. Like, alright, so look, get into the outside of the ball. Right here. Get outside, then go back in. Now I know there's a way to air dribble like that. Like you gotta aim like that to start if you want to push it back in. But once you do that, how do you maintain contact with the ball? Because this is what happens to me. Look. See that? It just does that weird tornado spin. If you want to go left, try pressing left. Nope, it just goes down faster. Here, you want to go left, so you try pressing right. Now it just goes up. Now if you want to, okay, so try to go down at an angle. It does. Well, you can coach me. Shit, you could probably coach me. Unfortunately, I think I've reached a pace with my air dribbles where the only thing I can really do any more than what I'm doing, because I can get my nose on this ball. And you can only carry it so far without air dribble. Like, I mean that's the truth, because there is an optimal angle you want to get to, and I call it more chasing the ball, where like with a ceiling pinch or anything like that, you want to launch the ball down a little bit like that. And for a ceiling, you want it a little bit higher. But for air dribbles, you want to come off the ball right here. And that's even a little far. And then there's a limit to how far you can actually take it while going straight like that, because you're gaining speed for one thing the entire time. So you'll hit supersonic in the air with the ball on the front of your car. And then it's like once it moves once, you're just going to blow past it. So, but the air roll, unfortunately, I've reached a place, see, like that, right there. Let me get as far as you can get it. I'll try to get to the other side. I need to be going a little faster. See what I'm saying? Each tap kind of glues the ball to you, but unless you can get straight under it like this and then rotate, but then it's like I know where I want to go, but then as soon as you're backwards, the control's reversed. Now, another thing that's weird about me, I don't know if anyone's experienced this, so if I want to do a ceiling shot, riding up the ceiling, once I hit that ramp, and at the moment everything inverts, I'm not used to it, but I can just do this right here, power through, jump up, and then I can, I just musty flick. First off, good luck ever doing that in a game. I mean, but the point is, I don't know, trying to drive up the wall like this, oh my God. You see it too, how I swing out. There comes a point once you're up the wall so far where, I don't know. But then I can do this with the jump. This game's weird. Then another thing, and they're kind of right. You don't. There is, like, if you're at this angle, you should come off the wall like that. But it's everyone has a preference for sure. And I imagine you have to be really good to start going ambidextrous, just like anything else. So when I come off the wall, like to this angle, I still spin to the opposite side, to the left. And I can still kind of, I can maintain the control of it. Where if I spin the way I'm supposed to, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I do see the benefits of switching. I have left air roll, just straight air roll, binded to my R1, and I go up the wall, and right here I'm holding square and X. I just mash square and X. My jump, and I hold straight to the side with my joystick, and I've just got that timing. So square and X, and to the left with my joystick. And that basically gets you to neutral. Neutral is obviously, you just want to put your wheels to the other wall. Most people come off of it just doing this, when they're first starting. You don't want to do that. It's clean, look. Then hit down and go. Make your adjustments. It doesn't even have to be fast, like this, look. Brake, hit it at the line, roll over, go. As you get used to that, you just hit it with a little more speed, get under it, and chase it a little more, and then feather. Another thing is in this mode, a lot of people don't realize this. A lot of people just miss because they're doing this and it's like really wonky back and forth and they don't brake but what you need to do, I don't know who showed me this, but if you feather the boost right on the ball, that was a horrible attempt. It's easier to learn when the ball is completely stopped. You can lock that ball right to the front of your car. And I mean, you can do, once you're in it for a while and you've got the, your flow going, you can make it to where the ball doesn't even spin. Like that. Then brake. And then don't touch your joystick. If the ball is locked on that dead angle, that's where your car's going to go too. The ramp already naturally is going to launch you towards one side or another, and it just follows the ball. That was horrible. It really is just time. It's, man, it's definitely a love-hate. Like, when I was seeing that, all the tricks and all that. And honestly, let's be honest, this is the part of the game that, you know, that's cool. Sometimes it's definitely not needed. I'll tell you what, if my teammate had this and I'm watching him as the goalie and the goal's open and he could just do that, right? But then he goes at the wall and he does this. It's like, man, this is your bread and butter right here in a game. If you're really trying to win, and I'll even be honest, it's kind of easy to block those like that, unless you get the flip reset and can pop it at the last second, because most people aren't getting underneath it and actually carrying the ball. I mean, at game pace, that's a lot harder than you think to do it like, well, shit, I had it like this, get under it. Like, it's harder than you think. Most shots in a game are going to be like this. Long pokes at it. Let's see if that's Greek to me. I know that's, especially in that situation, where you're under it, but you're going to go past it. Like, no. Here, let me try to line that up again. It's a high angle. No, close. One more. Nah, of course, when I want to. Anyway, when you get right under it, there comes a time where it's like, to a freestyler, that's where you want to be. Where you're looking up at the ball. You can't even see the goal that you're heading towards, like this. But then you get underneath it and the camera switches. Because you're in ball cam, so it swivels back to the other side. That's kind of like the indicator of when you're supposed to use your air roll and come to the other side. That'll put you back to neutral. But it's like, if you're touching the joystick when it does it, I don't know. That's where, that's the part that I'm saying can't be taught. You reach right here. Like, where do I air roll with that? That never left the nose of my car. And I should have used air roll to get to the outside where I jagged to the left. But it's like, even if I spin right there, sometimes when it's right on the tip and I start to use the air roll, that flick when I spin, like the blender effect, it double taps it and then it spits it away from my car. Yeah, oh man. Trust me, you get to the level that I'm at, you start to, right there. See, that's when you need to use it. Oof. Them flip resets are... Oh. See, even though it looked like I got all four wheels, and there are times where you do get all four wheels, but you don't hit the ball hard enough. So, not only do people don't realize not only do you have to get all four wheels back on the ball, because you're essentially just tricking the game into thinking you're back on the ground. So you have to pretty much hit all four wheels at the same time, and you have to hit hard enough. So you'll get mad because you'll be in that zone. You'll get right to it, and it'll touch like 5 times in a row. But the reset never comes, and you can almost hear it. There's almost like a little click when you get it. People say do the big arc trajectory. You really, I've found the times I've gotten it, I'm actually relatively close, like right here. Gotta, yeah, that was bullcrap. You gotta turn over and tip your nose down and throw yourself at the ball. See? It is funny, sometimes you get it to where you're just crawling around the ball. You're just 1 inch out, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like you're running around the ball. Like kind of like what I did just now, but like you'll get up and over and then go back over the top. And this is Rocket League. Oh, see what I'm saying? And then once you're in that position, there is no up thrust. You'll just fall 1 inch from getting the reset. That you either, they say you want the ball to be coming down on you, but that requires a lot of perfect timing. It's better to launch it away from you and kind of throw yourself in that upside down, head tucked back position. Like this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just want it on your height plane, but you don't really want it to be coming down. You want to run into it. Well, I suck at it, so, you know, take anything I say with a grain of salt. Right there. Oh, no. Here, give me 1 second. I think I'm going to play a game. Sorry, I heard somebody walking around upstairs. Nolan just came in from work. Forgetting he's working again. Okay. I've had a few beers, chat, but I don't even know if anybody's watching. We got about another hour.
Okay, so fast. Why is it so fast?
There
It is.
Dude, I actually got something better about this costume. It's wrecking my shoulders.
Thought. Massive. Massive. But nobody watches her. You know why?
What it do?
Restoration.
La 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 la. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
Who's
This one has
this?
20 viewers. Her name's Blossom, but the first O in Blossom is a V. And her caption is
Sticks.
pink flower.
Hey, they just lost somebody.
And then pink flower on both sides
Somebody
of
to
the
buy
text.
just for.
And the text is knock me up like Yasuo. Yasuo is one of the champions, but I don't know which one.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
It's a male, though. I know that. I sort of remember what he looks like, I think.
Come on, chat. Let's go.
I'm just trying to find a streamer that doesn't show their face.
I'm streaming and I'm
and
not
is
showing
English,
my face.
And it looks like Viper.
Hey, you hear me, bro?
Be better if they didn't talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all good. I'll mute my shit, bro. You can keep talking. I'm on live right now too. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, whoever's streaming, send me let's link up. No boost, my bad. Ooh, we needed you there, Ant. Nice little poke. Good shot. Good game, everybody. Oh, we can just run it. Oh, everybody left. I don't want to play those guys. Not without somebody at least as good as that other dude. Yeah, nobody's watching. I wish that wouldn't have happened earlier.